unless you're handing these out to the homeless, why are you buying so many? Oh, we're still at TJ Maxx. Like, the emotional regulation people get from shopping at Home Goods needs to be studied. Well, the time has come. Pumpkin spice is in the air. The leaves are falling. The weather is cooling for her. And it's officially sweater season. Oh wait, I forgot something. The influencers that are about to come out of the woodworks because it is fall and they need to get their bag, and they're gonna spend unnecessary money on seasonal decor and DIYs. No, but really, every single year we see the same people buying so much stuff, all in the name of the seasons changing. But I have had it up to here with these people, okay? I'm about to expose the truth of the pumpkin spice influencers, okay? I cannot sit down any longer. I have to get up and talk about it, okay? So, y'all pumpkin spice girls, you need to prepare because your worst nightmare is about to walk into the room. I have watched from afar for too long, and I cannot watch any longer, okay? I need to discuss this very big issue. What might seem like just innocent redecorating videos is actually something much darker. It's influencers using your views to profit, encouraging regular people then to go spend money they don't have on unnecessary junk. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Camden, and this is Criminally Online. I'm so excited to be kicking off the fall season. It's finally sweater weather, pumpkin spice season. I know some of y'all like to celebrate a little early. We'll get to that later. So the reason I wanted to make this video is because every single year I watch these very wealthy influencers spend money on decorations, all in the name of the season changing, okay? And like most people, I didn't really see much of an issue with it till recently when I started doing these overconsumption videos. And it made me realize that we've actually been a little bit schemed by these little influencers coming out of the woodworks for all the different seasons. And my opinions have changed. I see the scheme right now in front of my face, and I just cannot look away any longer. I need to talk about it because I'm super passionate about informing others about the different ways that influencers are trying to get money out of you. What seems like cutesy little hauls and restocks are actually rooted in something much darker. Okay, you guys, we're pausing just 1 second before we get into the video because we are going to be doing a giveaway for the fall season. Yay! I'm super excited to be doing this. I had this idea the other night, so I'm going to be giving a $100 Sephora gift card away as a giveaway because I'm just really grateful for everyone subscribing. So I'm going to be talking about that later in the video, but I just wanted to announce it. I'm going to leave up a time code right here, which is going to tell you when I am going to talk about the rules for the giveaway. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can either stay and watch the whole video till the part where we talk about it, or you can skip to it right now and then come back. Anyway, I just wanted to say that before we get started. But let's begin. As I've been digging deeper into the overconsumption side of TikTok, things have become a little more clear to me about the way influencers and people utilize the seasons in order to profit off of views and the seasonal changes. And it's not just influencers, it's companies as well, coming out with a whole collection of cleaning supplies that's fall themed. And I think we miss it every year because a lot of people enjoy the fall season, like celebrating the holidays, and it's super nostalgic for a lot of people. But I've actually kind of realized that there's some shady things happening going on in the seasonal sphere. And I want to talk about that today because I feel like a lot of viewers aren't very informed on this situation. So if I'm learning about it, maybe you want to learn about it. I want to kick off this video with a definition that, in my opinion, describes what everyone is going through when it comes to like overconsumption. It's like influencers constantly trying to sell us things, or these like restock hauls. This is what I believe completes the whole picture of the overconsumption movement. What I believe is going on is actually defined as aspirational consumption. So I didn't know what this was, before I made this video, but I believe that this is what we are dealing with in society right now. Aspirational consumption is a term from marketing and consumer psychology that describes when people buy products or services not necessarily because they need them, but to emulate a lifestyle, status, or image they admire. I believe that this is a big problem, and it has become an even bigger problem with the emergence of TikTok. One way I see all this go down every year is with seasons. People utilize the holiday seasons to sell literally anything. Maybe that aspect is like recognizable to people. I mean, we see it all the time in regular stores, but you might not notice the way influencers are actually doing it as well. So this aspirational consumption term, I believe, is rampant on social media. And these influencers end up benefiting off of this. And I think as the consumer, we've lost a lot of power because of it. This leads to overconsumption and a warped sense of want versus need. So before we get to our first example, I do want to make a disclaimer. Okay, calm down, Karen. It'll be fine. Here's my disclaimer. I'm not here to have beef with people who enjoy seasonal decorating, okay? I'm not here to fight the pumpkin spice girl. I know that life is stressful and that these are the time of year that we really get to enjoy the small things in life, and I'm not trying to be a party pooper over a couple of pumpkins, okay? No jack-o'-lanterns are getting smashed today. I just want to expose the other side of the scale that I often see get overlooked, which is people benefiting off of our views and over-consuming. Don't throw your pumpkin spice lattes at my face. I'm opinionated, but I'm not trying to ruin the fun. Just keep that in mind while watching this. So now that we got the disclaimer out of the way, it is time we start with our first topic, which I would like to call seasonal personality. Seasonal personality is a term that I've coined myself. It could already exist, but I'm saying I'm coining it. It's something that I made up to describe these social media people who literally use the seasons as their entire personality. Like literally their entire pages are just about the seasons changing. They don't do anything else and they just decorate for the seasons, and that is literally their entire page. And their content revolves mainly around decorating and romanticizing the holidays. But what if I told you these influencers aren't just having a good old time, that maybe they're getting sponsored for all of this content? Maybe loving this time of year is actually more calculated than we think. Someone that I would say has seasonal personality is this creator. She has over 500,000 followers, and the way that she describes her content, quote, "I romanticize all of life's moments, big and small. I'm a girl who loves the seasons, especially fall. Books, DIY, home decor and hobbies, and all things cozy." She kind of rhymed there, like slay queen. That was really cute. And at first glance, what you will notice about content is that it is very aesthetically beautiful. It literally looks like it came straight out of a Pinterest board. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's so beautiful that honestly, I would literally call it art. Like, this is such a curated profile. It is done so well. But most of her content is based around like decorating and the seasons, but especially fall. Except her fall starts in May 25th to be exact. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't like when people try and make summer disappear. Summer is personally my favorite time of the year, and nothing grinds my gears more than somebody counting down Halloween in July. And for her, she's starting in May, which is even crazier to me. I'm like, how can you love fall that much that in May, which is spring, you're thinking about fall? But even though that's a little bit of an offense, that's not why she's in this video. What if I told you, out of recently her 51 videos about fall that started in May, 16 of them are sponsored content? And that's not including the ones that I'm wondering if they are undisclosed ads. I'm not saying that as a fact. I'm just saying that some of them I felt like seemed a little addy, seemed like ads, like they had a forward-facing product. It felt like the video was catered to product, but it didn't say ad. So I wasn't 100% sure, but 51 videos starting in May about fall, and 16 of them are sponsored content. Maybe that doesn't feel like a lot, but that's actually 31% of her page. Just from May to now, not including anything from last year or the years before, just now in this time frame. And most of these videos, they're mainly like about the product that she's promoting. And they are ad centered. So it's not like someone who does like a sponsored video. It's very weird because on TikTok, sponsored content never really has, because it's so short. It's not like YouTube videos where you're like, oh, I'm sponsored by this. They're supporting the channel. It's more so like they're doing an ad. And as most people know, that's not really something people like. And the sponsors that she's getting are nothing to scoff over, because she's getting sponsorships from Starbucks and Betty Crocker. And those people got money. Now, in defense, I do believe that she likes fall. I don't think this is something she's just doing for money, but I'm gonna guess that maybe what she originally set out for is not what she's doing now. And I kind of have an issue with that. Did that love that she had in the beginning just turn into a moneymaker? And now every year she's just profiting off of big bucks by doing all these ads, which doesn't really feel very authentic to me personally. And speaking of her having 31% of her content being sponsored, I want to actually do something a little bit deeper. I want to tell you what the amount of sponsored videos she has, actually starting when I would consider normal people at least going ahead and decorating for fall. So let's just say the fall season starts in September, at the very end of August, like August 31st. From the beginning of September to now, she has just 15 videos. And out of the 15, 9 of them are sponsored, which means over half of her content is just sponsored content. If I'm being honest, this kind of change is what really bothers me with influencers, because I can't tell if their stuff is authentic or not. And that does matter to me as someone watching people's videos. If all of her content is sponsored, then how do I know if this is stuff that she really loves? You know, her channel might have been authentic in the beginning, but then as time went on, it almost seems like all she does is ads. And if most of your content is just ads, then at what point are you here for fun and not for payment? Like, we are just now entering into the fall season, and she already has 51 videos on her channel talking about fall. And I'm gonna make an assumption that maybe the reason she starts so early and so many other influencers, because she's not the only one, she's just the one that I like really notice. What if they do that intentionally so that they can get more sponsors as the season starts to progress? If just in fall alone, half of her content sponsored, that is something that bothers me. Not because she made, this her job, but because I can't tell what's authentic anymore. I hate going to someone's page and seeing only ads. It's just super annoying. It makes me think that they're a sellout. And I don't know, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe other people don't really see that as an issue, but I do personally see it as an issue. It makes me think that, you don't really care about fall as much as you're pretending to care, just so that you can make money. And I get it that we all need money, and there's nothing wrong with her using this as a job, but it is a little bit inauthentic, and I just personally think that that's an issue. And I wouldn't want to follow someone that only makes ad content. There's nothing cozy about a sponsored ad. It's just marketing. Okay, so we've gotten to the point in the video where we are going to be talking about the giveaway, which I'm so excited for. Thank you so much to anyone who has just recently watched my videos and has subscribed to my channel. It means so much to me because of that love and support that I've gotten. I feel like I want to give back just in the spirit of the holiday season. Here are the rules for the giveaway. I'm going to link them in the description below and in the comment in case you have any questions. But like I said before, the giveaway is for a $100 Sephora gift card, open for only people in the US. I apologize. I don't really have anybody that watches outside the US, but obviously at the moment as a small creator, I just can't do a giveaway far away. And it's only for people over 18. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, Criminally Online, and like this video and comment what is your favorite holiday tradition. It can be about Christmas or Halloween, Thanksgiving, anything that has to do with the holidays. Just comment down below. What's your favorite tradition? I love learning about people's traditions. Recently started a new tradition where we are going to this place that is a pumpkin walk, and basically they carve pumpkins every single year. It is so cool, and that's something we plan to do with our kids one day. So I don't know, I want to hear about yours because maybe we'll try out a tradition, and I think it's fun for people to read. Again, just to reiterate, you have to like this video, subscribe to Criminally Online, and comment your favorite holiday tradition in the comments below. The giveaway is going to start today on this video, which is October 1st, and it is going to run until October 30th, and then the winner will be announced on October 31st, and I will announce it on a community post on my page. So just make sure to be on the lookout for that. That's why you want to be subscribed, so that you can see when that post is made. And the winner will be chosen at random. And then once I announce the winner, I will link an email for the winner to email me their address so that I can mail it to you. This giveaway is not sponsored, endorsed, or advertised by Sephora or YouTube. It is being done by me. I really just hope this will make someone's day, and I'm really excited to do it. There's one other thing that has nothing to do with the giveaway, but it's just something I wanted to do to give back. It's little and it's kind of funny, but I decided for my subscribers that I would create holiday coloring sheets for anybody who enjoys coloring to relax, or maybe you just enjoy to color. So those will also be linked down below. They're completely free to download from Canva, but it's just something cute that I wanted to do and something different that I haven't seen anybody do before. And I like to color, so I thought this would be something that's really fun. So check those out down below if you want to get a Criminally Online coloring sheet. Free, not of charge. But that's it for the giveaway. I can't wait to see everyone's comments. Thank you again for subscribing, and let's get back to the video. Now that we've got done talking about what I would call seasonal personality, we're going to be talking about something that really grinds my gears, and that is seasonal overconsumption restocks. If you really want to make me mad, make me watch a restock video, because they are literally some of the dumbest things I have ever seen on the internet, and yet they have become so popular. And influencers really love to use the seasons as a way to continue to buy and pollute the planet with random crap that nobody needs, okay? It is so annoying to watch, and I'm just over it. And that's why we're going to be talking about it, because even though those people will probably be doing restocks no matter what, the seasons make it to where they want to do it even more, and it drives me crazy. These people can literally support a homeless shelter with the amount of crap that they buy for a year, and yet they're just using it for themselves. It's bananas. And they're doing this just to match the season. And it's like, I don't get people like that. Like, it's an addiction is what it really is. I'm not going to use it. And I know that because in the next season, we're going to see this all happen again. So you're just doing it to get clicks, views, and content. So we're going to start with this video of a creator doing let me get close, a purse restocking supplies video. What is a purse supplies restocking video? We're gonna watch it. Y'all be prepared to get annoyed, okay? Those stupid Touchland hand sanitizers. Oh my word. I bet that cost her $50 alone just for those little sets. Are those mini beauty blenders? What could you possibly need those for? Bro, why? Why? I have one of those Vaseline tubs. Those things will last you over 2 years. Unless you're handing these out to the homeless, why are you buying so many? I get that we all have free will, but sometimes I'm like, do we all need free will? Because some of these people might need a straitjacket to save them from spending money. And I believe it's an addiction. Okay, I need to know where she's getting some of these things. Those are mini Tic Tac holders. What happened to the regular ones? Also, did you see her opening random mini perfumes? Again, those things will last you a long time. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's look at the comments. What are people saying? Someone says, this is not normal. Then another person says, what the... is a purse station. And I'm asking the same thing. Cam Docs. I wonder if her name's Camden. I literally would freak out. Someone else says, how many years does your fall last, girl? And for real. For real. If we click on this girl's account, it looks like this is the kind of stuff that she's like trying to get into. I'm telling you, restock influencers, they're not doing it because, well, let me correct myself. They might be doing it because they have an addiction to restocking and they enjoy that kind of stuff. But then at the same time, this is to get followers on TikTok. Her video, like one of them she does hand care routines. We should get into those videos. Those are crazy. But her views, some of them are 5.5, 3.3, 1.5. I mean, she's just getting a random amount. And then the one that we watched has 1 million views. And girl, you'll never need that much stuff. I mean, it's wild. And it's even bigger now because of TikTok and these videos emerging and being popular. Companies see that stuff and they're like, ding, 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 let's sell to the people with no brains. I'm sorry, that's a little mean. It makes humanity and people kind of look dumb that we're like, you know what? Here's $100 for new stuff that I'm only going to use one time or not at all. Those aren't even... Sometimes I watch these videos and I'm like, y'all do realize that like packaging, although most of it is for aesthetics, some of it's for a reason. Your product probably lasts longer in the package they make for it. So you taking it out to do these, you know, putting them in, that looks like a milk jug from like your fridge. It's probably not a good thing. Like it's not going to help. And also, I think it encourages you to use too much. Everything has to be fall themed. She probably already has half this stuff. I'm getting a headache from it right now. Ending with a fall company. I'm literally getting a headache just thinking about it. I could never survive in a house that has this much smell. I mean, you're not coming to my house and smelling much because I get headaches over everything and anything, especially since it would be a nightmare for me to walk into a house like that. Hello? Oh, it's the dentist calling. He's ready for your filling. I mean, come on, people. This is what leads to those like purse stocking videos. We have these car bags. This is such a big deal now. Oh, you know what? I'll give her credit because these are from Walmart and I actually have used them and they're $2. So go off, queen, for the affordable version. But then you lose me. You had me and now you lost me because you're opening a brand new pack of hairbrushes, which makes me think you already have some random pack and you don't need that. Where's your hairbrush you probably had before? In the landfill. Girl, be so for real. Bandages. They're cute, but really, why? And booty wipes. Everybody wants booty wipes. Oh, also, a lot of people are buying these native deodorants. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to smell like a cookie under my armpits. That does not seem like it would mix well with sweat. And when you use natural deodorant, you got to reapply all the time. So I just know these people are stinky. And I'm sorry. I know people like the deodorants that are natural. I personally am willing to put my body at risk because I don't want to have to reapply the cream every 5 minutes. And a clip. Now, most of these things, I guess I could see you using them in the car, but really, just for fall? It's just crazy. I just don't understand. So now we're going to actually be looking at a TikTok creator who she does a lot of themed content videos because her videos are primarily about restocks, you know, and DIY stuff. Here's her cocoa bar restock. And mind you, she's taking these out of the packaging. Okay, I'm appalled. You did not just throw the sprinkles bare into the box. I just know those sprinkles taste terrible. Stuff is meant to be in those particular containers because that's what helps keep the product good. You're gonna put marshmallows in there? Girl, those are gonna be so stale. She's not done. I like hot chocolate, but I'm telling you, that would be like having to have a hot chocolate every night. And do you not have to go to the bathroom after that? Cookies. Yep, that all seems like it will taste good after 3 days. Okay, so here's the comments on this video I want to show you so that you don't think I'm crazy. Who's getting ready for Halloween? Yummy, I'm so happy for the fall videos this year. And then someone says, I pray one day I will have a beautiful hot cocoa drawer. She says, I hope your dreams come true. And it's like, yeah, this isn't like terrible, okay? No one's dying from doing any of this stuff. Maybe their wallets, but it's not like it's the worst offense that could be happening. But it's getting to a point where it's so unnecessary, and they're doing it because they're going to get views. So they're wasting their own money, which whatever, go off, do whatever you need to. But it's just unnecessary, and we're going to talk about it later. But when we do things like this, it leads to other stuff and other trends, and then companies notice, and then what used to be, you know, reasonably priced and normal items to buy now are overpriced, all because they know it's trendy. Did you see that? We missed it. This video is only 1 minute long. Okay, so orange toilet paper. If this is a restock, that means that this is things that she's used up. You're telling me you used, that's probably a gallon of scent beads. I don't believe you. I don't. Oh, there's those Touchland ones. Look at this drawer. And carriers. I mean, and here we have Listerine, which, and it's brown. Girl, you gotta stop taking things out of the packages. Your family isn't gonna know what fresh tastes like. Okay, notice that she only put a couple of them in there, which makes me think, red alert, wee woo wee woo, she's not probably very authentic. This is just for the video, because wouldn't you put them all in there? And maybe I'm the dumb one thinking that, you know, all this stuff is going to go bad, when in reality, she's not really doing any of this, because otherwise, why would you not show all of it in there? I don't know. Spooky, spooky. And all of these bath bombs, girl, when are we gonna address the sitch in the downstairs? Okay, let's not use those bath bombs. They're not good for our bodies. And you have a ton of them. And fall is only 1 month long. This is why people start early. Because if they didn't, they would never get through any of this. That's a cute scrub daddy. That one scrub daddy didn't even look barely used. Is that pasta? Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, the grocery store hates to see her coming. So anyway, you get the point. Someone says, living vicariously through this rich lady. Someone else says, fall restocks are the same. So listen, people love this stuff. Like, I might be crazy, But it's like, do they love it because they enjoy watching it because it's like ASMR? Or do they like it because they're actually going to go out and buy it? Also, with this dang fly, I'm sorry if you hear the fly. I'm sick and tired. If there's one reason I want fall to come, it's because I want these mother truckers dead. The movie that had the flies dying after one day lied. Because these things don't die.
I only got 24 hours to live and I ain't gonna waste it here. Come on!
That's the restock stuff, and it really annoys me, and it makes me mad, and it just is really unnecessary. And the reason that it upsets me is because it leads to something else, and now we are going to finish and talk about that. If restocking wasn't bad enough in the overconsumption department, we also have to deal with trends on TikTok. And one of the trends that is causing issues is the boo baskets. So we're going to go back to Micah and watch our first boo basket video. And I'm sorry, this one's not actually a boo basket. This is just for a night in. She's got the PR in there. Let me know if you see something that we saw in the beginning with the other creator, because these like lay on the floor palettes are very reminiscent of that one girl. New pajamas. In this video, someone asked, where are the buckets from? And she says, in my like to know it. So here's the deal. This is the issue is that these influencers are making money off of it, right? So my issue is not that normal people do stuff like this. This is not a weird thing for normal people to do. It's a sweet gesture. The problem is that influencers are doing it, and they're not doing it to be nice. They're doing it because it's content. And if they make that content, they make money off of it. So that is an issue I have. And an example of someone doing stuff like this is the Dockery Dozen, which if you don't know who the Dockery Dozen is, all I gotta say to you is Black Santa Napkin. Black Santa Napkin!
And a black Santa napkin.
That lady. And if you don't know who that is, then I don't know what to tell you. She's got 12 kids. Half of them are adopted. She does literally the most ridiculous stuff. Feeds her kids junk all the time. But it's people like her that find any holiday to make a basket for. And she puts junk in there that her kids don't want or need. And a lot of people will come in the comments and be like, oh, this is so nice. I wish I had a mom like that. But after the 5th basket, these kids don't care because you don't need to give your kid a basket every single time there's a holiday. That's why we have celebrations like Halloween and Christmas so that, we can do these nice gestures once a year. But the moment that you do it all the time, kids don't know what to appreciate anymore. And like with this basket, they're not going to use those signs, so you might as well throw them away. Those wands, will they even know what they are? Because I barely did. And then you had pajamas. That's a practical one. I understand that. And then those cups. And it's like, that's just junk in your house. Her thing literally says, I'll have everything linked in my like to know it. They're not making these because they care about their kids and they want them to have cute stuff. No, they're making it because they want to sell you junk on Amazon or wherever else they're linking it. And that's the issue I have with it. It's in her like to know it, ladies. And again, it's great for the normal people, but these are non-normal people. They're influencers. That's the issue. Anyway, now we're going to get into our very last subject, which could be a little touchy, but don't get offended. Let's hold each other's hands, have a little hug. It's gonna be okay. TJ Maxx and Home Goods. All right, I'm not a hater. I do love a TJ Maxx and a HomeGoods. But because of TJ Maxx and HomeGoods, we have had a lot of things come to fruition that would not be a thing if they didn't exist. And they know about the trends, they know about the cute stuff, and that's why they make ridiculous themed Halloween stuff and holiday stuff, because they know it's going to get people to buy. And I can make a whole video about TJ Maxx and the problems with it, and like I could do a whole video about it. We are specifically going to be talking about hauls for fall season. And we got to start being honest with ourselves. The stuff at TJ Maxx is not that cute. Okay?
Perfume they have. Love getting my fall lotions here. So let's go, besties. Okay, they actually have a ton of stuff. We gotta find the body washes. Okay, wait, here's some. What are we gonna get? Don't see any pumpkin.
She's like, they always have the best stuff. Literally bare shelves. It's just bare shelves.
See any pumpkin or fall body washes? Yeah, we might have a problem with body wash because I literally cannot find anything. Nothing over here. All right, let's look over here. I feel like this might go. It might honestly be.
She just picks a random thing and it's like, this is fall scented. I mean, this is the problem. This is it. Like, people want to jump on the trend, and the reality of it is that it's not that good.
Like, everything else is like tropical. We just start with this because we don't have any other options.
Some decorate.
But they do have a lot of good scrubs and body lotion. Ooh, they have the frosted cookie, sugar cookie. I'll be able to do this if I can't find anything else. This packaging is literally from 2022. I'm not getting this. Wait,
She said that was from 2022. That is literally, like, this is the cycle. Let me just show you. Tree Hut comes out with a 2025 fall scent. Then what happens is it ends up in TJ Maxx when they can't sell all of it. Waste.
Smells so freaking good. Definitely getting this. We might be screwed on a scrub because I'm not getting this. But wait, what is this? Oh, actually, this is gross. Yeah, no, we're definitely not getting this. This is disgusting. It's literally just like sugar.
Open it.
No, absolutely not. I also want to grab one of these. Oh wait, they're the same. Never mind. I get this scent every year. I need it. I don't know which packaging I like better. Look at this one.
You don't need it. If you get it every year.
Let's see. This actually smells really good, and it's only $6.99. This packaging is freaking adorable. Let's try this one. It's good, but it's definitely not good as this. So, okay, now let's find some.
Oh, we're still at TJ Maxx.
So I have to get this. I bought the perfume.
Okay, I'm over it. All right, next TJ Maxx haul. That garland is so ugly.
Immediately when I got to HomeGoods, it started popping off with the best Halloween. You won't even believe it. It's literally viral item after viral item after viral item. It's insane. This might be the best Halloween hunt that I've had at HomeGoods this year so far. I mean, come on. They have a wine glass now for the icon cups and a set of plates. And on top of that, they have the bowls. What is going on here? I came across the jackpot today because now they also have the big plates too. Just when I thought I hit the jackpot, I was mistaken. Now I have, because I found the ghost. I found the Bride of Frankenstein, a headless horseman, another headless horseman, Frankenstein and his wife, a skeleton on a bike.
Where are you putting all this stuff, people? Genuinely, where are you putting it? And y'all all know that next year they're going to do the same thing over again. Eventually your house is just going to be full of junk.
Marilyn Monroe, oh my god. And if you would rather have the dog walking ghost in a pillow form, they have that too. Like, what is going on? Another headless horseman. We've got Zero and a pumpkin. This giant witch. And then we also have bathroom stuff. It's beginning. They have the ghost bath mats here. They've got this.
Like, the emotional regulation people get from shopping at HomeGoods needs to be studied. You cannot tell me these people aren't getting a dopamine hit every time they walk into the HomeGoods store. Golly. All right. So, this has been a long video. I'm gonna wrap it up. Here are my final thoughts. I might come off as a party pooper, okay? And someone who doesn't enjoy fun, but that's just not true. It's not, and you know it. You know it. I just want people to open their eyes to the deception that is happening every year because it drives me crazy. It's cute for us normies, but to these influencers, they don't care about us. They care about profiting off of the junk. That's what they care about. They're not doing it because it's cutesy and it's for their kids. They're doing it because they want to make money. And in return, we're hurting the planet and everybody else's wallets that you're influencing. Influencers these days have literally just become the sponsored content. And I can't imagine being that kind of influencer. I have been cloned. If I ever, and I mean ever, only make sponsored content. And what I mean by that is like, I come on here and the video is just about the product. That first TikToker that we saw, her content is about fall, but then after a while you're like, actually, this is just one big ad every single video. And at that point, I have to question the authenticity of what you really love. It's hard to know and see the balance when all it is sponsored content. I mean, I would love to get sponsors on this channel, but to me, that would just mean that they're supporting the channel, and by me supporting, or them supporting me, followers would support them. And what these influencers are doing is they're forgetting their original content. Instead of doing what they enjoy, which is creating whatever they originally were doing, now all they do is sponsor content because they need a paycheck. And to me, what that says is that maybe what you're doing isn't what you should be doing. Maybe you need to pivot to something else. But then again, who do I know? Because they're the ones getting paid, not me. But anyway, with that being said, I have a headache from these lights, and the fly in this room is about to meet its maker. But I had a good time talking about it. I hope you learned something new. I hope you don't think I'm a hater. But again, if you want to enter into the giveaway, don't forget you need to subscribe, like this video, and comment your favorite holiday tradition in the comments below. Also, I'm so grateful again for anyone who subscribes. And don't forget about the coloring sheet. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.